Hello, this is Ericka Richardson, aka Coach Ericka. My website is coachericka.com. Well, this video's topic is, are you charging what you're worth? The reason why I decided to make this video is because after speaking with many entrepreneurs and small businesses, I realized that people are basically coming up with their pricing strategy based on their competition. Well, hopefully that's not how they're coming up with their business strategy, their business model based on the competition. I understand when you first get started in doing what you do, the services you provide, that yes, you may have to take a sneak peek at your competition by using Alexa or SimilarWeb or some other kind of service, see how their website is doing, and check out their Facebook page, their LinkedIn profile. And everybody suggests you do that when you're first getting started, especially if you're in an industry that you're brand new to. So if you came from being a maintenance person and decided to do business coaching and consulting because you're just naturally good at it, kudos to you. Big props. But you may not have any idea as far as the business part of it. And the big part of business part is pricing. So I wanted to urge you to, for one, if this is something you're struggling with, charging what you're worth, to go to the written blog post, and it is again on my site, coachericka.com, and it is titled, Are You Charging What You're Worth? And read through that, steal it, copy, paste it, whatever, study it, okay? To help you go a long way as far as changing your mindset. Because in that blog post, I also talk about training your clients. You may have a client that you were charging basement bargain prices for 2 years ago. And now that you've come to realize, hey, I do need to raise my prices up like 1,000%. And they come back to you. Yeah, you may want to cut them a deal, but it won't be at that, basement bargain price that they had 2 years ago for a lot of reasons, right? So I want to just put that out there that your pricing should not be based on your competition. Of course, you can't just name whatever price you want. Okay. There are gurus that charge $5,000 an hour. There are gurus out there that won't even give you a per hour rate. Hopefully you're not charging by the hour. And I say that conservatively simply because I don't charge by the hour. I charge by the project. Most people I know charge by the project. And I'll give you a good example. I may tell someone, okay, it will be ready, your project will be ready tomorrow by noon, and here it is 8 a.m. in the morning, right? So they're going to think, okay, 8 hours today, 4 hours tomorrow. Well, I may have the project done and ready to deliver to them the same day. But I'm not a perfectionist, but sometimes I want to step away from something and come back to it, look at it with a pair of fresh eyes, just to make sure it is up to my specs, my par, my criteria, okay? But I don't want them thinking, oh, well, you had this done in the same day, so it shouldn't come. No, 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 no. I said nothing about per hour. I said for the project. There's a big difference, okay? Unless you're charging that high for the hour, which I really, again, would urge you not to trade your hours for dollars, you may be surprised that you'll come out a lot better off financially going by the project, okay? Me being a morally sound person, I have no problem telling someone, yeah, it took me only 6 hours. I know I told you it was going to, I have always, whether I was an employee or now an entrepreneur 12 plus years, I have always under-promised and over-delivered. Always. That is just something, I don't like my stomach in a knot because, oh, I'm running late. I don't like any of that. So that is my brand. My brand works different than your brand, but my promise to my customers is what I vow to keep. Does that mean I please everybody all the time? Nope. Some people will always find something wrong with whatever they get involved with whatever you do. Don't let that, you got to have thick skin. You have to have thick skin. But back to the pricing strategy, what your service, what you're providing, what your brand is all about is not the same as the person right next to you whose website may look identical to yours. Hopefully it doesn't, especially if it's because they had theirs first and you copied it. But what you promise and how you deliver on those promises is what your brand is all about. Okay? So I urge you to try raising your prices. Okay? Wouldn't you rather serve 10 people and earn $50,000 by giving quality service, standing up to your brand's integrity, okay, rather than earning that $50,000 working with 100 people? With only 10 people, think of how much better your quality work would be, how much better that project would be, hopefully. I mean, and then think of the type of referrals you would get from the people paying that kind of money. Higher quality clients, higher quality referrals, because you gave them higher quality service. You delivered a much higher quality product. Okay? So take that into consideration. If this is something that you'd like to discuss with me as far as, okay, Ericka, you say raise my prices, what am I supposed to do? Reach out to me. I am everywhere on the web. My home base is, again, CoachEricka.com, CoachEricka.com. You can fill in the contact me form there, or however you want to reach me, whatever you're most comfortable with. I hope this video was helpful to you. And if so, I ask you to subscribe to my channel and leave a review. Okay? So until next time, as always, be awesome and be blessed.